Hello YouTube, this is Darkon633, and today we're taking a look at another Star Wars The Force Awakens video review. This time we're going to take a look at The Force Awakens multi-pack called the Takadona Encounter, which includes a bunch of repacks, but it's cool since it actually includes a repack of Rey, which is still quite hard to find in the standard 5 points of articulation line, and somewhat also hard to find still in the super articulated Walmart exclusive Black Series line. The main focus of the set is actually Maz Kanata. For most people, it's understandable if they already got the standard Rey and Finn at this point, along with BB-8, since at that point you'll pretty much be spending $25 for a single figure. Now, because I actually did not own a standard Rey, I decided to get this set and to also have Maz Kanata, which is another cool figure for what it does. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the box as normal. The box is similar to what you've seen in the past. I wasn't a really big Star Wars fan during the Clone Wars era. Now, while I liked the cartoon, I wasn't really collecting the toys, but I did see a lot of these kind of multi-packs back then, so it's really similar to what I've seen in the past. In the back, it just shows a bio of each of the characters, and that's pretty much it. This isn't exactly an exclusive, but it has appeared in several retailers. I actually got this from ToysRUs.com since I have not been able to find it in stores. So that was the easiest way to get a hold of the set, at least for me. Anyways, we'll now take a look at the individual figures. First, we'll take a look at Finn, which is pretty much the same we've seen with Finn's up to this point. And I heard that it is a bit repainted compared to the other releases. If I remember correctly, the original one had a lot of dirt in his pants, but this one, it's just standard. It's supposed to represent his look in the Takadona Encounter, seen in the film, but since he didn't change his outfit, that's pretty much all you're going to get. He does still feature the hole in the back for the gimmick weapon, which is a shame. It would be nice if they actually made it so that that one doesn't have a hole there. But other than that, it's pretty much the same figure. It even has the same weapon, so nothing much different. Articulation is the same with this figure. Swivels at the shoulders, and single jointed legs, and a ball jointed head. So that's pretty much it. Now, next we're going to take a look at Rey. Since I haven't taken a look at the standard version of Rey yet, this is pretty much the same you're going to see design-wise as the previously reviewed Black Series figure, but obviously it is in the 5 points articulation design. Now, it does include a backpack similar to what you've seen in the articulated one. I decided to put this on since it's actually real pain to actually attach due to the clasps not really functioning properly on mine. So, as you can see, it's already kind of stressed and bent a bit. So it's a bit annoying on this backpack. It's not really that good of an accessory anyway, so I'm just going to take it out to the side. Same thing with the Rey. The original Rey was actually released as a Starkiller base release, so I'm not 100% sure since I never was able to get a hold of it. I think she might have had a little bit of snow in the design of her boots, but as you can see, once again, it's just a standard version. Articulation, 5 points normal, swivels at the shoulders, single joints in the legs, and it does have that molded skirt design articulation where it bends with it, so it is a bit awkward still, and ball jointed head. Now, her accessories is a little bit different than what you've seen in the previous releases. She does still maintain the standard staff that she uses quite a lot in the film, and it can fit pretty well in both hands, so that's pretty much it. However, what's also cool is that this pack also includes her lightsaber, since during the encounter in Takadona, she actually was given the lightsaber by Maz Kanata. So it's actually pretty cool that they included that in this set. The next figure we're just going to quickly look over is BB-8. BB-8 is the heavier version of the design. Unfortunately, the bottom is not painted like the one released with the Millennium Falcon. And that's pretty much it. Articulation is just a ball-jointed head, and it can also swivel around just a tad bit. And now we're going to take a look at the brand new figure of the set, Maz Kanata. Now, Maz Kanata actually is pretty well designed and actually has a really good likeness of the character in the film. Since she is a little bit of a smaller side, the sculpt itself is quite different to the other figures released. Articulation-wise, though, it's about the same. Heads at a ball joint, swivels at the shoulders, and single joints in the legs. But that's it. She does have non-painted goggles, actually, but what I mean is it no longer features the banana visor issue, so it's got that Hasbro actually opted for the clear lenses for once. Behind them, they actually do have painted eyes, so that's cool, but these might be a little bit fragile just because it is a bit rubbery. So over time, hopefully, if you don't bend this too much, it should stay in place. Otherwise, there might be a possibility of the actual goggles breaking off, so be careful with that. And she also includes this little blaster. It's a little different compared to the other blasters we've seen, but in the overall aspects of things, it's pretty much what we've seen so far. But one of the coolest accessories in the set, if not the best standard accessory released so far in this entire pack, sorry, the gun doesn't like to stay in her hand very well, is the chest, which actually holds the lightsaber handle. Now, there is a bit of a problem. Because the lid is made of a rubbery plastic and a very soft material version of rubbery plastic, as you can see, just taking it out of the box alone, it's pretty warped. It is cool that they actually allowed this to fully close and open, but it is a bit annoying that it is made of that rubbery plastic. Inside, it's just a bunch of molded little tools and gadgets inside, and it also has a lightsaber handle, which was included in the set that you could put in the chest so you can replicate the scene even further. Now, the handle can fit in Rey's hand, but just the handle alone really doesn't do a whole lot, but it is nice that it's been included. So that's pretty much how it looks like there. So that's pretty much it for the set. For about $25, or it's actually available on eBay, on Hasbro Toy Shop, and also on their website. For the standard $20 that it was originally promoted as, it is really pricey, especially if you got a hold of every other figure in the set. However, for those who may be going into line now, or may not been able to get a hold of the Rey, this is a pretty good set to get a hold of, but otherwise, as I mentioned earlier, it is a little hard to recommend if you manage to get everything up to that point. Masquerade is pretty cool, but as many people have already stated, it's really not worth just getting it for $25, which is a huge price for a single figure. But I recommend this to anyone who's obviously new to the line, or maybe need to get a hold of Rey in general. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, and check out Hero Otaku. Also, please check down the other channels down below, and I'll be back to bring more reviews. But for now, I'll be seeing you YouTube. Bye.